Hey guys, so some of you may know that I make Orgone energy generators and I've been selling them in my Etsy shop for several years now. And for those who don't know, Orgone energy is a type of scalar energy, and there's been a lot of talk about scalar energy lately. So I just thought I would do a little video about it. I'm going to try to make it short, but it's a complex topic, so let's see how I do. But I wanted to respond to, I've had a lot of people come to me and ask me, there's all types of scalar energy products on the market today. And a lot of people ask me, they come to me and they're like, well, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? What do you think about this? And I can't really say, there's all different types of ways of creating scalar energy. What is scalar energy? Scalar energy is there's many different types of ways to create it, which is why we're seeing so many different products on the market today. Scalar energy is a type of energy that emits negative ions and it's very beneficial to biological life. And it has been shown to reduce the radiation pollution emitted by our technology, have there's been studies done on scalar energy by Dr. Glenn Ryan at Stanford that showed that scalar energy can get our cells moving to promote healing, and people who have used it, including myself, have had many, many health benefits and just wonderful benefits in how I feel and plant growth around my place. And it seems to repel pollution falling from the sky, such as fallen metals, if you know what I'm talking about. There's info about that on my very first blog post at wuwomen.com, so check that out. But yeah, it can do a lot of amazing things, have a lot of amazing benefits. And there's different ways to generate scalar energy, which is why you see so many of these products on the market. And scalar energy is a type of energy that moves faster than the speed of light. And you'll see like our radio waves, let's say, go like this, and scalar energy goes more in a spiral, and it's just a lot more beneficial to us. And I'm sure I've heard it can be used to do harm too. They can, use it to create weapons and whatnot. Anything that's good can be probably reverse engineered to do bad, but in the way it's created in Orgone Energy and all these products, it's good, it's beneficial, it's not harmful, it's very good to have around. It can help reduce the radiation pollution, help you feel better. As far as all these other products go, what I know is Orgone Energy. That's what I work with, and I've had great benefits from it, as have my customers and clients. So I haven't really had any reason to go out and explore and try anything else. I figure if it's not broke, you don't need to fix it. I love working with Orgone Energy. And so yeah, there's all these different products on the market, and I'm like, good for all these people. They're finding all these ways to create this energy, and some of them, they have very fancy websites with very fancy wording, and it makes it sound very good, and it is. But without having, I can't personally talk about another product without having worked with it and tested it and tried it. But just from what I'm guessing, from what they say the benefits are on their websites, I'm guessing it's all scalar energy and it's all probably about the same. Of course, can't say for sure without working with it, but Orgone energy is a great way. Energy is a type of scalar energy, and it's just a great way to have this energy around you at all times. And it's easy, simple, effective, inexpensive. So that's what I work with. And I have a lot of fun making the pieces. So yeah, there are people who will work with, say, copper coils and different ways of generating this energy. And the way that I do it is based on the research of Wilhelm Reich. Now, we had back in the day, Nikola Tesla, of course, was working with energy in all kinds of amazing ways, and we can only hope to know the full extent of his research, because I'm sure it would be very helpful to us. That's been buried, some of that I hear. And Wilhelm Reich also back in the day was discovered what he called orgone energy. And ultimately, in the way it's generated from the devices we use today, it emits scalar energy. It's a type of scalar energy. But if you want to learn more about Wilhelm Reich, I suggest going to the About Orgone Energy tab on my page. I have a little info there, and I have a lot more info in my first book, Synergy, A Modern Healer's Guide to Complete Bioenergy Wellness. There's a whole chapter about orgone energy there that goes into it. But basically, based on Wilhelm Reich's research, in the 1990s, a man named Carl Wells discovered that by casting little metal shavings in a catalyzing resin, it would compress in on the metal shavings and create the Casimir effect, which is a vacuum that what it ends up doing is it kind of attracts these positive ions emitted by your electronics and essentially filters them into negative ions, and it emits scalar energy waves, negative ions, very beneficial. And I do use, I'll show you a pyramid. I do use like sometimes little tensor rings or copper coils in my pieces, but it doesn't need it. What essentially creates the effect is the metal shavings, and I use crystals as well because quartz crystals are piezoelectric when squeezed and can also amplify and help to restructure energy. So that's why you use the crystals, but you can actually have a piece with just the metal and no crystals, and the metal is really the most important part because that creates the Casimir effect. And so, yeah, for myself, it greatly improved my health and well-being and my customers as well. So that's a little info about it. Is basically like, yeah, it's just all generating scalar energy, so it's whatever you prefer. But I love orgone energy because it's fun. You can make fun pieces with it that are good in your home, and it's easy and inexpensive. So I don't know. I guess it's just whatever you prefer, whatever resonates with you. But that's my opinion on that. And if you want to learn more, check out my Etsy shop, my books, etc. You can go to my website, wuwoman.com, woowoowoman.com. I hope that helps.